Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com, the final frontier of free speech where we can say and do talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Whatever the fuck we want.
Unless
Almost
it's going to get us into
whatever.
trouble.
Yeah, well.
Unless it violates our legal binding terms and conditions of service. So,
But otherwise,
putting it in your pooper's okay.
We could talk about anal.
we can talk about anal.
Yeah.
It always ends in anal. as
Pussy
she said.
licking.
Vagina dipping.
What's it? Chowing down on Cowtown.
Yeah. Showing down on Cowtown.
Cowtown.
That's
Ass eating.
salad tossing.
I prefer ass eating.
I like polishing the rusty sheriff's badge.
Yes.
That's one that I'm
Okay.
fond
That's
of.
fabulous. That's a good one. That's a real good one.
Okay, so introduce my other girl crush over here.
So we have Southern Summer. I can't ever get them. It's just sexy is what I know her by. So you're the porn wife of Donald Trump, right? You're the one that had like the 79 fucking marathon for like 4 days or something like that. Like you guys did it
53 times.
53 times.
Did you need a vaginal rejuvenation?
Day 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I had ice in my vagina.
Yeah, I remember he was saying that, and I'm like, that was.
I call my uncle as a doctor. I know what to do.
How does that conversation go when you're calling your uncle?
Excuse me,
Wait, is he a creepy uncle? Like you're okay with talking about your vagina with creepy Uncle Tom? No?
Excuse me, uncle.
I've just been banging a dude for 47 times in a row. What do I do
What
now?
can I do for my vagina?
That's what I said, basically.
Well,
And the answer was put an ice cube in your vagina. Wow.
that makes sense because if things are swollen, what's the first thing you
Yeah.
do is put ice on it.
Now, do you have a glass dildo that you...
No, I needed
Chilled
he asked
out.
me that first. I had one of those. And I didn't have
Oh my goodness, it just gets better. I know, but that makes it a little worse, Summer.
Yeah, incest is the best. Put your family to the test.
And how close is this family?
no, not that close.
Okay.
So, just to step back, so you said you called up your uncle, the doctor, and you said, I've had
Too much sex.
shitload of sex. And what can I do? And his first response was, do you have a glass dildo?
A glass toy.
A
He didn't
glass
say the-
toy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you said no. And
said-
walk us through this conversation.
I said no, and he said just get some ice cubes and put them in there like you're doing your mouth. You know how you take them in and out, and that's what I was supposed to do.
Well,
I
then that would make sense why you would need a glass toy, so you can be icing and fucking all over again.
Yeah.
It worked.
So now next time, you have time.
You
So
know to get a
can,
glass.
So
Nice
how long did you
Pyrex.
wait before you had sex again after you iced?
Like 2 hours. Donald doesn't
What am
let you
I
wait
doing with my life?
Now, did at some point you had to say the water slide's closed? Why didn't you take the log ride?
No, I don't. It's funny.
I wouldn't do
second.
anal with him.
I
either.
Don't you
We've
guys?
all seen his-
Didn't you guys see Donald? I can
Yeah.
show you here on Twitter.
I don't blame you, girl. I wouldn't do anal anyway. Give me
I
some.
would sew that shit shut when he's in town. Like I would literally
no.
sew my asshole up.
This is why question 2 comes into play.
Oh yes.
Question
Okay.
number 2.
Last week I had asked Donald a question
Mm.
that Summer had told me to ask him about where he was ticklish.
Ah,
Do you remember? And he actually got a little red.
on his taint, right?
So he's like, you need to ask Summer 2 questions next week for me. So I said, okay. One of them is I'm supposed to ask you about sister wives.
Yeah, we need those. We're now accepting applications.
And I think I'm going to fill one out.
You think you'd fill one out?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're really serious. Like,
Yeah, they're like serious.
Mhm. We'd love to have sister wives.
Wait, I have to just jump in. I know we already got off this topic, but somebody said they can't hear her mic's too low.
Can you
good.
pull that up closer to you?
Put it by
it
your
in
mouth
your
like it's
mouth.
Not in
my vagina?
BBC.
Dang. Paige has already stabbed me in the face today.
If you break that, I'm telling you, Sarah's gonna come around.
Can you
Liz,
just do
and
it?
beat
I'm
the shit
coming.
out of you.
Because
Coming.
And
I'm
the
gonna
other
get
one,
beat.
Another one of our listeners said, I wonder what our family reunions are like.
I don't go. Thanks. That's very close.
it's
Can you
like
hear me
you're,
now? Pretend it's your favorite penis.
I mean, you start calling it Donald
Covered
and
in,
petting.
Trunk towers.
Whatever this mesh is.
Trunk towers. That's,
Trunk towers. You
that's
know,
the name
last
of
week
his
he talked
penis.
about making that when we made
It
one.
didn't work out. Huh?
No.
No.
We didn't have enough stuff, so I only have a half a trunk tower.
Well, that's not
What do
fun.
you do? Put it on a stick then?
So you have a
It's on
trunk
a
low
vibrator.
rise?
Okay.
I haven't used it.
You have a trunk low rise then.
Yeah.
You just have a trunk condo. Like that's
Wow.
it. You just have a condo right now.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so
Awesome.
sister wives.
Yeah.
Because he was saying that you said last week, now you understood why there needed to be more girls
Mhm.
in the picture, so to speak. Just
Yeah.
because you needed a break.
Yeah. I was looking for girls last week, but
But I'm more applying for you, not for
I'm just kidding. That's funny.
Can I tell you a story about how I met Summer? And when I realized I had met Summer. So, are you okay if I tell the story?
Yeah.
So it was a while back, and sometimes I hang out at the Rooster, sometimes with some friends, and we don't really swing, but we like to hang out there. And
It's a good place to
so-
just go and hang out.
It is. It is an awesome place to
And
just
fuck.
hang out. And so And so I had met Summer multiple times. And actually I do recall now that you had told me you had two names so anyway. And so one night I'm also very
Grabby.
friendly. Well, I'm very grabby, of course. But I'm very friendly, very, very friendly. And we instantly became friends. And
Which
it's
means
okay
they
that
made
you never
out.
remembered. And so we met these two gigantic black dudes. And when I tell you gigantic, keep in mind for reference purposes, Mr. Toxie, my own spouse, is 6'5", 300 pounds.
He's
So
a
when
big
I
boy.
say somebody's gigantic, in comparison, I mean that means it's a big dude. Like these guys could have bench pressed us one in each arm. And so I remember telling them that we were going to go in a room with them. And and so because I don't actually do that, I realized at one point all of a sudden, because I was very drunk, all of a sudden I realized, oh shit, everyone thinks I'm serious. And so now I'm backpedaling. Now I'm like, listen, I already promised myself tonight to these other guys. And I'm like, next time we'll have to see you. And Summer, you got this, right? You got this. So,
Did you actually get it? Did you take care of business?
Honestly, I don't remember because I was really drunk.
that will be a yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yes.
so moving forward, I had seen Summer then multiple times since. This is a while back, and I'd seen her a few times there, but then not for a while. And so I had seen her at a few different events recently and everything, and we were interviewing her at the winter weekend, and all of a sudden, halfway
I
through
remember.
the
I was
interview,
there.
halfway, a light bulb went off in my head, and I'm
She's
like,
oh my god.
wait a second.
We made
You
out,
have a
vagina.
tattoo that says BBC only
Right.
at your vagina,
What's on the bottom of my stomach? Yeah.
right? And does it point to your vagina or something, or it's just
No,
there?
it's just there. You can see.
Near it.
So it's.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I remember partway through the interview, and I had no idea all these times we've talked that it was one and the same. But then the next day, then you remembered.
Yeah.
Because at that point you were like, I have no clue. Okay, like you just okay, move on. I don't remember.
I need to go to this tattoo. So only ever, no exceptions.
Not recently.
Like
Well,
what's
Donald's
recently, like a
mixed.
couple years.
Donald's mixed, but that's the whitest guy I've had in probably 4 years.
In 4 years, but it has happened in
I was married.
a past life.
Oh, yeah, I was married to a white guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Summer, really quick, because somebody just asked in chat, do you have a website?
Right now, my website is being produced or whatever you want to call it
Right.
because we're just working on some clips, so they can just find me on my Twitter, and then probably within the next 2 weeks it'll be up.
Okay, so I'll put it on here right now.
Okay.
I posted it out, but I just wanted to ask. So
Okay.
just Twitter for now, but we're working
Yeah.
on all of
in
the
the next 2
clips.
weeks, I'll probably have some clips up and everything. So
Okay, so the name Southern Summer. Tell us exactly where Southern is
I was born in Dalton, Georgia, and raised in Arkansas.
in Arkansas. And how long have you been out this way?
7 years off and on.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, 8 years, about 8 years.
So, see, I thought you were like brand spanking new to Vegas.
Just brand spanking new to porn.
Oh, okay,
Now-
gotcha.
Is this
Kinda.
one of those I tripped over a shoe and fell into porn stories?
No, I was married. I got divorced, and then I realized that I enjoyed like the swinger lifestyle, and then I did the whole swinger thing, and then I just met a lot of friends and contacts in the porn industry, and people starting to ask me to shoot. It took me about a year to make the decision to do it, and then I just did it. Like I had so many followers on Twitter with no porn out there that people were asking me like, how do you do that? Like, how do you get that many followers with no porn?
I'm pretty.
I'm cute.
Well, I was putting it up for free. Like, and I
Oh.
didn't really write. I would put pictures up of, pornographic pictures. But, I still put those up. But now I have, like, videos. So,
Do you have Eclipse for sale?
yeah, that'll be
That's what
going up
she's
too.
working on.
We're working
Yeah.
on it. You have to have so many before you can open it.
So the clip for sales, is it a lot of it's fetish stuff, or is it just a little bit fetish? Both. Okay.
Yeah, I have both on there.
I've seen a lot of I mean, if you follow, and if you haven't, definitely follow Summer on Twitter. I've seen a lot of clips, and pictures after your shoots, and on some others as well with you as well. So definitely some good stuff happening.
Yep.
So you're putting all that together, and then you'll have your clips for sale ready and put it all out at once.
Right.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Now this porn wedding that we had here
Last weekend.
last weekend, you met Donald's
At Winter Weekend.
at Winter Weekend. Okay. And so charming young lass. Charming young lass he is.
Charming.
And so
He schmoozed his way into your porn wedding?
No, we just hit it off. And we
And he had a big
Skype a lot.
penis.
And he had a big penis. No.
No, and he's a really nice guy.
He really is. He's a great guy. So,
excellent. And so you guys decided, let's get married.
right.
Let's get porn married
Right.
by Elvis.
Yes.
So what does it do now? I mean, what does that wedding
No clue.
It
There's no
symbolizes
porn
back off
babies.
my man, bitch.
I mean, does it?
Except
Are you
that she's
guys
trying to pawn him off on girls.
I know, but to the fact
But
that
I have to approve of him.
exactly
Oh,
where she
okay.
has a little bit of control. I mean,
When you have a sister
Selection.
wife, when you have sister wives, you got like one main girl, and then you have like the other ones, and then when they come in, those girls have to approve of a new girl.
yeah. And I'm gonna be the second bitch in charge. I'm just saying, she's gonna be the first. I'm gonna be the second.
You're going to be the number one? She's
Uh,
going to be captain and you're going to be number one.
The problem is all the sister wives live in Vegas, and he's in San Diego. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out.
Well,
But
y'all
here's
better
what
get
you
busy
wanna
with clips
do.
for sale so I can fly back and forth.
The thing is, Summer, because he's going to school,
Yes.
and what he is going for is going to make big bucks
Mm-hmm.
in the long term. I mean, that's a really great.
It's a win-win for
solution,
everyone.
right?
Just
You
saying.
know,
I
you'll have-
encourage
it'll-
school. I think
Right?
you should stay
You
at
guys
school.
will all be home like in the big, huge
Trunk
sister
tower.
wives home
in the trunk tower.
Exactly.
with the head of Trunk Towers.
We'll each have our own little division of trunk tower.
With Cabana Boys. Because everyone needs
Yes.
a Cabana
Ooh.
Boy.
Yes.
You'll have Cabana Boys? Do you have
Sister-
Cabana Boys
sister
now? Like,
husbands.
I'd like to come and.
Don't have no Cabana Boys.
No.
This is going to a whole new
Do we,
level.
can we
Sister
get
husbands.
can we get some Cabana Boys for you, and then we'll come enjoy your Cabana Boys?
Yes.
So we're now accepting applications not only for sister wives but Cabana Boys.
Cabana Boys.
Right.
It all comes back to anal sex.
It does. In the end.
All
Man.
roads lead to anal
In the
penetration.
end.
Anal sex.
Okay, do you do anal sex at all or just not with
I
Donald?
don't
Okay.
at all. I'm still a virgin.
I bet he doesn't get very much anal sex.
No,
Girls get a hold
probably
of that
not.
and they're like, fuck you.
And any girl who can and is willing to take him probably could take a Coke bottle.
Yeah.
So
And we don't want her as a sister wife then.
Get lost.
'cause you don't
Get
know
lost.
what's
She's
in there.
like, she's already acting as though she has the gig.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, then we don't want her for a sister
Isn't
wife.
isn't that like the number one thing for when you go into an interview? Pretend like you already have the job.
Exactly.
I find it annoying when you pretend you already have the job.
do you?
So the other girls are going to have to do anal sex. The
Yeah.
lower on the totem pole.
Actually,
you
here's
are,
what
they're
it is.
gonna
I'm
have to
just
do the
putting this
anal.
the
out.
last
You
one in has to
pretend
do it.
in an interview that you already have a job, all it does is tell the interviewer that you have attended seminars from people telling you how to interview. That's all that does. So, therefore,
Fuck off, Toxie. Here. Where's the fucking vodka? Give this
The
bitch a
portion of
drink.
this show is
She
brought to you by
lines up.
Fred Pyre Seminars.
So you've made out with Tox over here, right?
Yes.
Did she hit your teeth when you were making
No.
out?
it wasn't
We
awful,
we kissed
right?
last Saturday.
It
She
wasn't
hit
the
my
worst thing in your life, was it?
teeth. No.
No, but she can't.
But I'm
punch
usually
with a fork.
intoxicated.
As am I. But others,
This might be a match made in heaven right over here.
but see, others have felt that my kissing technique was not up to their
It's a little
standards.
sloppy.
So,
Just a little.
I guess-
But I have offered you the chance to redeem yourself sober, and you're like, hell
it's
no.
not happening.
And that really hurts my feelings. Am I not pretty enough for you sober?
You're only
Do I not
bisexual when
turn
you're
you
drunk.
on?
Yes,
Yes, I'm only-
A drunk bi?
I'm only
She's a
a
drunk
drunk bisexual.
Can you only make out with me when you're drunk? Am I that ugly?
and she's only a waist up bisexual.
Oh,
Yeah.
No
that's
vagina.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
hilarious.
Although I have who used the term, I think I'd probably be okay being a pillow princess. Who used that term?
I don't
was.
remember.
I think I
Was that
did.
Julia or was that
Yes, that's what she was
Oh,
calling
wait,
me.
That's it.
You'd get eaten, but you wouldn't do the eating.
Right, there you go.
That's just greedy.
What did I say? Pillow princess. Princess being the key word.
I would be
Drunken.
picky about it, but I would do it for a sister wife.
Let me write that on the
You
application.
are working it. I mean, I am impressed with your techniques. Again.
what?
I'm
Here, let me show them.
impressed
That
with your
little body
interviewing
slam you did
techniques.
earlier before the show started. I hope the camera was rolling. Right?
It was rolling, but
You
not
have to-
recording.
Oh, shit. That was the funniest goddamn thing I've seen
this
in a
this
long
is
time.
why you have to cue in 5 minutes before the
Right?
show starts, because you get to watch us prep.
These seats start out, to explain, these seats start out
Can you just
super
reenact
high.
it, please?
I don't know if I can do it.
Please.
What happened?
Please.
She body slammed the chair.
Do it. Do it.
The seats are really high and my ass is really big. So I had to get the seat down, and here's what I did.
But do it. The right.
Don't miss the seat.
Oh God, they're gonna destroy the evidence.
So see, it's really high. And I needed to get it down. I'm gonna fall this time, you know that, right?
I know, and it'll be
So
so
I
worth
was
it.
like,
And then I'm like this. It was my golden opportunity to put her face between my legs,
That's hilarious.
and she wasn't drunk.
Body slam. We need sound effects on this show. Damn it.
we do. How can we
Sound
make
effects.
that happen?
I even sprayed some Victoria's Secret spray in between my legs today when I got dressed up for you.
Flowery vagina. I will stand by my statement that if it smells like fish, do what you wish. If it smells like cologne, leave it alone.
What?
Well, because generally cologne is to mask underlying.
Hey, I lotion my
discrepancies.
vajayjay. Just saying.
You lotion up your vajayjay?
Not inside.
How does that applicator look like?
But, you know,
The outer areas.
yeah, and, you know, in between my
Do
legs
you
and my
have a
crevices.
dry vagina that you need to
Moisturize?
Not in the inside. Are you following me? Or am I the only one that
She just wants
Just
a
be
soft.
prepared. This is what you're going to be living with, Summer.
Okay.
She's all right with
She's
it. She'll
got a-
help me lotion it.
She's got a moisturizing routine for her vagina.
Well, my whole body.
For diamond.
Actually,
She likes
I
lotion.
mean, I think I can smell that. Now that you mentioned, like, the lotion. Not the vagina lotion.
You smelled my vagina just 30 seconds ago.
I was down there laughing. I wasn't sniffing. Next time I do it, I'll sniff, though. I will.
You were breathing it in. Just,
I was breathing heavily.
we have people in the hallway.
It's just the other shows.
We
We have the door
have-
open.
we have
Talking
they
about
wanna
your
smell my
vagina.
Maybe they want to smell the vagina.
No, the teenage sports show is over. Now it's just Ethiopians and
No, they smell like curry.
Egyptians, I think.
Do I just go there? Curry. I don't think Victoria's Secrets and curry mixes really well. Oh.
My boyfriend's trying to send me text messages.
Invicta said once went down on a woman that used antiperspirant as an aftershave. Worst taste ever.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
that sounds nasty.
The nights Your brother.
Oh, great. My mother just texted me, I'm watching you, and I'm talking about this.
That is awesome.
Did she really?
Yes.
Meanwhile, my boyfriend just texted me saying, "Hey, if Summer goes down to San Diego a lot, maybe you can hitch a ride with her."
Is that where your boyfriend
I
lives?
cannot
Yeah.
talk about vaginas anymore. My mother's watching. Hi,
So
Mom.
You sit there and
Wait,
smile
So,
and talk
well,
about
you can't talk about moisturizing your vagina with your mother, but she can talk about icing hers down with her uncle.
Right. No, really fast, I want to say happy birthday, Mom. Today is my mother's, she's going to kill me. Today's my mother's 60th birthday.
Happy Easter birthday,
Happy
420.
Easter birthday, Mommy.
Happy birthday, Glitz's mom.
I love you. She'll be here next weekend.
You'll be happy to know we smell fresh. You taught your daughter well. She keeps it
Keeps it clean.
My mom will be in town next weekend, and we're going to go see the Temptations.
Ooh.
that's cool.
So I'm hoping afterwards, if she's up to it, we're going to swing by the Red Label. Are you coming out next weekend?
I am coming out next weekend.
And we will. I will do shots with your mother.
Nice.
I won't have the excuse of sex to stay in next weekend.
Exactly. If you need a ride, let me know.
I will.
We'll bring you.
Ride.
So I
Is
could drink.
Callie guy still
Kelly,
here?
guys,
He's
gone
leaving on Tuesday.
huh?
Oh, okay. So when's the next time you're going to see Mr. Donald?
I'm hoping to go like around the 8th. Probably the 8th or 15th, somewhere in there.
Nice.
A few weeks.
Nice.
He's
tell
only
me-
been gone 6 days.
Yeah, you're still
Healing.
healing. Doing yeah.
Kind of.
The swelling's still coming down, I understand.
It'd be nice to have him here, though.
Yeah.
You'd have to
funny.
send him to the rooster by himself every now and then.
Yeah.
No, don't trust. No, you go and you supervise, girl, or you send one of your sister wives to
I was
supervise.
standing by, so.
Yeah, bitches are cray cray.
USA Rock God said, "Don't make out with Glitz's mom, please." I somehow feel
Oh my
maybe
God,
that's
Mom,
for
you
me.
better
I'm
not
just
make
saying.
out with Toxie. Please.
I do, Glitz's mom. I do have a habit of making out with people when I'm drunk. Don't worry, I'm only waist up, only from the waist up, so you're good. And
Unless you're willing to be her mattress queen so she can be the pillow princess.
Oh God, please. Oh my God, I'm getting freaked out over here. Wow.
don't worry, I'll buy you shots first.
I believe the last time my mother was in town, you and Jennifer got my mom drunk
I
with
think so.
shots.
It's a probability, a pretty
Yeah.
good probability. So,
No one remembers.
Probably not.
Summer, do you want to come out next weekend?
Saturday night, I'm hosting an event at Bottoms Up.
What are you hosting at Bottoms Up?
We're going to be giving away some sex toys. Have you guys been to Bottoms Up?
No, I don't know what Bottoms Up is.
It's a pinup bar on the east side off Desert Inn. So they'll have like karaoke and everything. So
Kind of new. Not. They haven't been around a long time.
I'm not sure. I just got asked to host.
Is
and I
it your
said,
first
yeah.
of multiple hosting events? Like, is it a one-time deal or?
I hosted at Red Label about a month ago, and the guy that works at Bottoms Up was there and asked me to host for him and give away
Nice.
some toys.
You
and-
host at the Porn Star Karaoke
Yes.
at Red Label. That's on Mondays. Do you go
Me? Sometimes.
sometimes?
But I work a lot on Mondays, my regular job, so. My
You're-
real person job.
Your real person job?
Invictus said, "Don't chip mom's teeth."
Yeah.
Mother and
I
daughter.
got a chip in my tooth. It's for Ron Poxy.
So, do your normal friends know about your porn life?
Most
Or
of 'em.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Does your uncle?
Yeah.
Obviously.
My mom,
Obviously.
my mom knows.
So you explained 58 times, or what was it?
53.
53.
Yeah. I'm always very open though. I have like a really loud mouth. I tell everything. So
Well, here's the deal.
unless it's like private, but it's my life. I'm 37 and this is what I do. And if they don't like it, they don't have to talk to me.
Right. It's not like you're 18, you know,
Right.
even in your early,
I mean, I have a college degree, but I enjoy doing this. So,
Do you ever worry about your boss suddenly stumbling upon you?
in my private life, I don't mind saying it, I'm a nanny.
Okay.
And I've had a couple of families I've worked for that know what I do, but they also do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm also a private celebrity chef, and I did like Hell's Kitchen, like trying out for that. And then when I was on Emerald, they knew about the porn thing, and they told me to like slow it down till the show aired. And then after the show aired, then I could. do
Wait,
it
let's
again.
back up.
Let's back up. How come you
Hold
didn't bring
on.
us food?
Wait. Hold on a moment. I might bump you out here a bit. You cook?
Yeah, I love to cook.
How do you feel about being a sister wife in another home?
Oh, your sister wife?
She's gonna be head
Yeah.
bitch in charge.
Toxie.
How would you feel about being my sister wife?
Because you can't cook.
No, I
She
suck.
can't burn water
I'm-
in a microwave.
I am nothing but ass and a smile. Nothing else. Ass and a smile.
It worked for you. You got the ring.
Shoot. I can cook. I don't got no goddamn man.
Well, aren't you working on that?
No, I haven't heard much from him.
Mm.
But yeah, whatever. Fuck him. I'm over it. Next.
Till he
he's
comes
listening,
back.
She did not mean that. She was just kidding.
Just
ha, 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 ha. She's drunk.
Yeah.
Well, it is that time of the show for us to take our long break so we can stretch our legs, take a pee, and perhaps get a little bit of something to eat because I have bean salad in the refrigerator.
That's
So
gonna
we're
make
gonna-
us fart. Though.
Oh.
I got the door open.
Oh, okay,
We're all
we're
right
good.
with the door
That's
open.
fabulous.
I'll put the fan down on the floor. We'll blow it right out the door. We can rival the Ethiopians next door. You're listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. And we will be right back after these messages and a new song from our very favorite fan, Vendetta. So stick around,
Word.
ladies and gentlemen.